Alright, so let's talk about the new reviews from Amazon and Target, where they review a lot of new Spin Master stuff. First off, here we have it is a 6-inch figure, build a figure wave. First off, here we have a Superman that has the torso and head of the robot number 4. This is more for the people that like to collect 6-inch figures, but this is Spin Masters, so they're not gonna be that great when it comes to sculpting and head sculpt. Although they do look very good for a kid's toy. But next up we have is Metamorpho, and he seems to come with the leg of the robot number 4. Next up here we have it is Hawkgirl, which she comes with wings, which I believe are detachable from some images I've seen. But she seems to come with the crotch of the robot. Next up here we have is Guy Gardner, and he comes with an arm of the robot. Next up we have is Mr. Terrific, and he comes with the other arm of the robot. And overall, these are supposed to be 6 figures to make the robot. But as you can see, we're missing the engineer, which is going to come with the other leg. At the moment, there's no official images of her at this time. But we do have this image from the back of the box of these figures. And in case you're wondering how the robot looks, here's an image already of the robot. Next up, here we have is another multi-pack, and it's a 4-pack. Here we have Superman, Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, and Green Lantern. In this 4-pack, it looks like Hawkgirl comes with a mace, and these are 12-inch figures. So if you don't want to buy the individual 12-inch figures, because they are also selling those, you have this option, and this is the only one that comes exclusive with Hawkgirl's mace. Because if you buy the single pack, you will not be getting the mace. So here are the single release. I don't really have to go into it that much, since obviously it is just a repackaging of the ones from the 4-pack. But like I said, Hawkgirl won't be having mace on this one. The only one that is original, let's say, is Ultraman. He's gonna be a single release. So if you want Ultraman, you have to end up buying him as a single release. And here's Hawkgirl. Like I said, she does not come with a mace. So I would honestly, I would buy the 4-pack if I would wanna get Hawkgirl with her mace, because if there's that option available there, then I'm just gonna go for the 4-pack and then just end up buying Ultraman by itself. Alright, before I continue with this one, there's a minor spoiler here. So if you don't wanna hear about it, then just skip to this point in here. Alright, so here we have is an exclusive Target 4-pack or 6-pack if you count the baby kaiju and crypto. So yeah, here we have Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific, Superman, and Lex Luthor with his armor, with his iconic Lex Luthor armor, which might be in the movie or not, since these are toys. Sometimes they add new some stuff in here that is not really in the movie. And this is an exclusive Lex Luthor figure, so this is the only time you will see Lex Luthor with his armor. It's in this 4-pack or 6-pack. And the crypto and baby kaiju are like in a container, which you can add slime to it. So it's another one of those playable sets for kids where you can play with slime. Next up here we have it is Superman Crypto versus another kaiju monster. And this one seems to take place in Fortress of Solitude. So I wonder how many monsters the Superman's going to be fighting in the movie. There's already been like kind of like 3 monsters already. I don't know if that baby kaiju is gonna turn into a monster. Who knows? But yeah, this is another monster versus Superman playset. But also, it also comes included with a little playset of Fortress of Solitude, which looks pretty decent. And I think these 3-inch figures look very good. Not gonna lie, for someone that doesn't have space in his shelves, I think this will be a funny thing to have in there, just to fill up the little spaces that I have in there. Next up here we have is a 5-pack, and these are 3-inch figures. So there's a lot of variety in here with Spin Master. You could get 6-inch, 12-inch, 3-inch, whichever inch you want, except for 7-inch, since my friend is already doing 7-inch in that department. Going back to 6-inch, here we have is one that I talked about already. Is the Kaiju Slime Battle. It's just a 6-inch figure, Superman fighting a 12-inch Kaiju that throw up slime from his stomach. Here we have our more 6-inch figures, but these are action where you press a button and they do some cool stuff in here. These ones do have accessories, so you might be able to buy these and just give the accessories to the actual action figures, because these, I don't think you're able to move around that much, because obviously they're action. You press a button and they do stuff. Moving from a Superman movie, here we have is some more action figures. Here we have is Ninja Strikes. And just like with the Superman I talked about, these you press a button and they do some moves. So here we have is Batman, Robin, and Gorilla Grodd. And finally but not least, here we have is a remote control Batman Bat Cycle. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Spin Master News.